Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing the newest fragrance from Ryziger Parfums, Sexy Dirty Bastard. A review that I have been waiting forever to do, and you guys are not ready for how good this is. Now, if you remember, the first fragrance from Ryziger was Attraction Fatale, and it was a knockout, amazing perfume made by Christian Carbonell. The quality is crazy, the smell is gorgeous, but this is going to take things in a different direction, and I'm so excited to share my thoughts with you. The name is a bit wild, but of course, what else would you expect from Michelle? And I also just want to quickly say this, even though I should not have to say this, that I am giving my honest opinion on this. Michelle is my friend, yes, but it doesn't change anything about my opinion on the perfume. The fact is, she uses master perfumers. She sources from amazing places. So this is what the outer box looks like. It's a really thick cut of cardboard. It has the sexy legs, Ryziger Parfums, and then we open it up and you can see the bottle is sitting in this satin bed with the Ryziger Parfums up top. And this is a totally revamped bottle design compared to Attraction Fatale. Here is a close-up of the bottle. It has a really strong magnetic cap, and it's also one of those magnetic caps where if you put it on backwards, it flips around to the front. So that's a nice detail. It says Ryziger on the top, and it's just a really nice bottle. It's very heavy duty. There's something about the style of it that's very Art Deco. I love the design element. It's very cool. It's sexy. It feels like a gentleman's lounge vibe. But the notes in Sexy Dirty, I don't think I want to cuss too much in this video because we don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so we'll just call it SDB. There's raspberry, hibiscus, and cinnamon with rose, benzoin, and cypriol, bourbon, vanilla, oud, and musk. And of course, we're going to do a close-up atomizer test because that's another thing that she really gets right is the atomizers. Look at that, it is so sexy. I don't want to spray too much, like I feel like I could watch that atomizer forever, but this is a very strong fragrance. I also want to preface this review by saying that she worked on this perfume for literally years. It has been years in the making. A lot of dedication and work went into the creation of SDB. I'm not gonna get over that name. And the first thing that I said when I smelled this for the very first time was, wow, this is jaw-droppingly good. This is a stunning, and I mean stunning, rose perfume. There's a lot of layers to this scent that you really kind of discover all at once. Like as soon as you smell it, everything is very distinguishable. It's this velvety, very rich, jammy kind of rose with raspberry and this kind of fruitiness. It's not really tart, but it's sweet and jammy. It has this kind of like thick texture in the opening in regards to the fruitiness. And also with a true oud note. This is not just like a cypriol overdose. It does have cypriol, but you can also really pick out this real oud note that kind of comes off, I would say, chocolatey in the scent. It's not like a barnyard skanky or like super woody oud. It smells kind of chocolatey to me, but it's unmistakably oud. It's very exotic. It smells very Middle Eastern. I love this so much, guys. And I would say it's unisex, leaning masculine. Of course, I mean, I would wear something like this, especially for like a really sexy, bold night out if the weather is cooler, but it is masculine leaning. It has this oud, but there's also a really nice kind of balancing sweetness. So this is something that I would rock. And also just because the scent profile is so nice, like I think I smell addictive when I wore it. Like I couldn't stop smelling myself. And that's the best thing, you know, when you have a perfume that you get so much enjoyment out of that like you feel so sexy and confident when you're wearing it and you can smell yourself the whole time. The best word is addictive. Everything about this is so rich smelling. There's so much depth and just density to each note in the scent as well. Once again, you have this cypriol and of course the oud, but also a lot of rose and fruits. And on my skin, it almost feels like this kind of boozy raspberry mixed with the kind of clean musk. There is something about SDB that has a slight kind of clean edge, and it's not crazy spicy either, which you might have expected. It's not like a pepper or saffron kind of bomb. It's very balsamic though. And it smells like it has this kind of cashmere quality to it as well. Something that came to my mind when I was putting my thoughts together for this, like what would I compare this to? I don't really know if there's a fragrance necessarily that I would compare it to, but what I did picture is the quality of this scent is like Bodicea. It's like Xerjoff. The Xerjoff Oud Stars collection, even Frederic Malle, I would compare this kind of in the realm of the moon, but not as smoky, not as like animalic. Even Roja's Oud collection as well. If you like those things, you will be obsessed with this, and this is different than those. And this is also a much better price point as well. Sometimes Bodicea fragrances, Xerjoff, even Roja, they have over $1,000 price point. This is nowhere near that. And this is described as a weapon of seduction. So sexy, I totally get that. I can attest to this. This would be a killer nighttime, date night fragrance, even just going out. Like there's something very seductive about this. Like it could be romantic for a date night, but it's something that you want to wear when you want to smell sexy. So maybe you're going out with your friends and you're bar hopping and you're on the hunt, if you know what I'm saying. This would be the perfect fragrance, even clubbing. And you're going to stand out from everyone else. It's very different than Attraction Fatale, so it's not redundant. This is a very bold and unapologetic man with this kind of Middle Eastern style. I think it's really unique in the rose space. And that hibiscus note in there really adds a twist. It kind of gives it a bit of a lightness. And because of the lack of this spice, I feel like this cinnamon does really shine through as well. Like this cinnamon and vanilla combination, it is amazing. And of course it is beast mode. Easily 12 plus hours of performance with this, sillage a mile long. Everyone is going to be able to smell you, including yourself. It is so sexy, so attractive. I would love to smell this on a man, especially for a night out, a date night, and once again, even clubbing. It is the perfect scent that will grab attention and get you noticed. If you like things like the Oud Stars collection, like Roja's Oud collection, things from Bodicea and Frederic Malle, you need to get this. This needs to be on your radar. I don't say that lightly, but the quality is so good here. You're getting a lot for your money. And I think it's really hard to pick, but this is, I would say, sexier than Attraction Fatale. Attraction Fatale is more of this kind of like refined, gentleman type of vibe, New York City. This is just something that is mesmerizing. It has a very different effect than Attraction Fatale. There's nothing animalic about this scent, even with all the oud, and this is also one that really blooms on the skin. I really enjoyed how this developed on my skin. It is an amazing new release, and they very generously offered my viewers a code for $50 off your order for a limited time to celebrate the launch. That code is Erica50. It will save you $50 off of the perfume, which is a crazy discount. It makes this just, it's a no-brainer. I never say this, but don't wait. If you are a fruity rose oud lover, this is something that you are guaranteed to love. Hats off to you, Michelle. You did it again. I'm very excited to see what else comes out from Ryziger. But yeah, guys, that was just my review of the new fragrance, Sexy Dirty Bastard, from Ryziger Parfums. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below if you're interested in trying this fragrance. Were you a fan of Attraction Fatale? I would love to know what you have to say. And this fragrance will be linked in the description down below with the discount code. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.